Hello viewers, I'm Keerti Bhave. Welcome to the session on electrotyping. Electrotyping is one of the most important applications of electrolysis. After going through this video, you will be able to define electrotyping and explain the process of electrotyping. Before going through this video, you are expected to know the basic concept of electrolysis, and you should be able to write electrochemical equations. What is electrotyping? Electrotyping is basically the method for forming metal parts that exactly reproduce a model. These models may be duplicate plates for relief press or letterpress, or they may be some intricately designed or carved article. It was invented by a Russian engineer, M.H. von Jacobi. The process of electrotyping involves three steps. The first is the preparation of the mold, followed by electrodeposition of metal over the mold. And the last step is detaching the shell from the mold. The mold is prepared from soft materials like wax, lead, thermoplastic sheets, or gattaparcha. The cast of the article which has to be replicated is made in wax or any of these above materials. Many of them are not conductors of electricity, and therefore they have to be metallized before they can conduct electricity. If it is done before, then the cast is metallized by pulverizing graphite into it. But sometimes the mold is prepared first and then later on metallized with silver by spraying gun. This is an intricately carved silver pitcher which has to be replicated. Part of it is covered with wax and a cast of it is made. The cast, which is having the impressions of the design, is removed, and then it is coated with graphite so that it can conduct current. This metallized mold has to be electrodeposited with copper. This is an electrolytic process. The anode is made of copper rod. The metallized mold is the cathode, and the electrolyte is a copper sulfate solution. The metal layer deposited on the mold is called the shell. The thickness of the shell can be as desired and will depend upon the duration for which the process is carried out. Let us see the electrochemical reactions which happen here. This is the electrolytic cell, which has a cathode, an anode, and the electrolyte. The anode is the copper rod. The cathode is the metallized mold. The electrolyte is aqueous copper sulfate, that is, copper sulfate dissolved in water. On the passage of current, the anodic copper dissolves, giving copper ions. These copper ions reach the cathode and get discharged, giving copper. Thus, copper is deposited over the mold. The next step is detaching the shell from the mold. And then it is replicated. Once the desired thickness is achieved, the shell is detached from the mold. If it is made of wax, it can be removed with boiling water. If it is made of turned plate, then it is removed by scalding. Plastic molds are removed by pulling them off. While if it is lead mold, it can be cut away from the edges. Shells are damaged while being removed and are therefore backed with an alloy of lead and antimony onto the back of the shell. Thus, we have many such small parts. Such small copper shells of different parts are made and assembled. This assembled picture in copper is then electroplated with silver. And once it is plated with silver, the replica looks just like the original. Let us revise the concept. Electrotyping is an application of electrolysis. It is an electrolytic process used to produce replica of any model in metal. It is widely used in printing to make printing blocks. The three steps involved in the process of electrotyping are preparation of the mold, electrodeposition of metal over the mold, and detaching the shell from the mold. I hope you have understood electrotyping and the process of electrotyping. Wish you happy learning. Thank you.